It's hard to get out of the barrel. It's slippery around the edges, and people are happy to see you fall back in. Make sure you wipe that smile off their faces. Listen, smile and agree. After that, do whatever you were going to do anyway. I think it's good to be confident. If I'm not on my team, why should anybody else be? People rise out of the ashes because at some point they are invested with the belief in the possibility of triumph over seemingly impossible odds. You need to know what to do when the sun is not shining. Find your own fuel to light a fire when nothing sparks around you. Sometimes you just got to be drop-kicked out of the nest in order to learn how to fly on your own. Mediocrity is my biggest fear. I'm not afraid of total failure because I don't think that will happen. I'm not afraid of success because that beats the hell out of failure. It's being in the middle that scares me the most. Discipline for me is about respect. It is not even about the self. It is about respect for life and all it offers. I think you end up doing the stuff you were supposed to do at the time you were supposed to be doing it. Not sooner nor later. You will always be at the exact time that you are meant to be. I understand reversal of fortune. That usually has come through my own hand, but you know, you live life on life's terms, not yours. It's not about how much we have lost. It's about how much we have left. Always watch things with a positive eye. I used to be so convinced that happiness was the goal. Yet all those years I was chasing after it. I was unhappy in the pursuit, but in reality, the goal really should be a life that values honor, duty, good work, friends, and family. Whenever I watch someone doing something, even if it doesn't turn out so great, I at least admire their intentions and dedication. It's really not that difficult to overcome these seemingly ghastly problems. What's hard is to decide. People never change because they are under threat or under duress. They change because they have seen something that made their life seem valuable enough to start moving toward a life worth living. I want to give myself the freedom not to have to be projecting my whole life ahead. It takes away all the fun in living. No amount of money ever bought a second of time. There is unpanned gold in every soul you run into, no matter from what walk of life they are coming. Is it better to be feared or respected? I say, is it too much to ask for both? I think that we all do heroic things, but hero is not a noun, it's a verb. Worrying is like praying for something that you don't want to happen. I have a sense of destiny that you are led to the things you are supposed to do. Let life happen. You are not in control anyway. Even bad years are pretty good years. They build character and strength. For years, I took pride in being resilient That turned me into this guy who can get hit by a brickbat every morning and still look kind of cute. One of the life lessons that I adore is that you can still make mistakes and be forgiven, but don't make that a habit. You can take away my house, all my tricks and toys, but one thing you can't take away is my power of will. I take some pride in representing myself exactly how I would like to have my son remember me to his son. I don't want to be too humble. It's not that hard to be good. You just have to do it a lot. I always think that part of success is being able to replicate results because that leads to improvement and evolution. Remember that just because you hit rock bottom doesn't mean you have to stay there. I had my eyes opened. I came to realize that I had more to offer to this world than just making things that blow up. In fact, the little details are by far the most important. Keep your eyes wide open. I know if you talk faster and use more $10 words than everyone around, you convince half of them that they should shut up because you know what you are talking about. I'm not a poster boy for good behavior and recovery in Hollywood. I'm just a guy who knows he has a lot to be grateful for. I don't want to be so confident in myself. It disturbs people around me. But unfortunately for them, I am. So they have to accept that about me. And at the same time, they can learn to be like that too. The higher the stakes, the happier I am, and the better I will become. I always wanted to be different, to be better than anyone else, but now I realize that I just needed to be myself. And that is a lot more than people can handle. I'd like to thank my veterinarian. Actually, I meant wife. She found me as a snarling rescue pet and loved me back to life. That's the only reason I am here. I love you. 3000. Always remember, if you can be anything in life, be a Stoic. Support with a like and subscribe for more Stoic empowerment.